With over 80% of the ocean still unmapped and unexplored, the vast underwater realm remains a haunting mystery. The ocean is one of the most terrifying places on Earth, invoking a primal fear of what might lurk beneath the surface. From dramatic shark encounters to eerie underwater ghost soldiers and spine-chilling situations, the ocean continues to fuel both fascination and dread. Among these terrifying tales is the story of the shark statue in Neuchâtel, Switzerland. This abandoned shark sculpture, created for the 2007 short film Chocolate, has become a haunting underwater attraction. Measuring 41 meters in length and situated 40 meters from the beach to the lake's depths, this intimidating artwork is now swarming with curious fish and divers alike. Its eerie presence and weathered form spark curiosity about its origins and inspire both awe and unease. What began as a film prop now stands as a chilling reminder of the ocean's power to conceal and reveal human creations in terrifying ways. Another gripping tale comes from Indonesia, where a group of daring visitors encountered a ravenous whale shark while snorkeling off the coast of Thalassophile village in East Borneo. Captured on video, the encounter showed Iqbal Nurkarim dangling from a boat side, attempting to snap a picture with the massive creature as it swam just below the surface. The whale shark, with its mouth wide open, seemed to playfully threaten to devour him whole. His friends' laughter and shouts expressed a mix of terror and amusement, as the giant gently swam nearby. Although whale sharks are known to be gentle giants that feed on plankton and small marine life, their sheer size can evoke fear. The encounter was a heart-pounding yet joyous reminder of the ocean's unpredictable nature. Not all oceanic encounters are amusing, however. A New Zealand fishing crew experienced a truly startling moment when a massive mako shark leapt out of the water and landed on their boat. Known as the world's fastest shark, capable of reaching speeds of 46 miles per hour, the shortfin mako shark seized their bait and began thrashing wildly. Skipper Ryan Churches recounted the shocking event, which left the crew both frightened and amazed. The 9-foot, 330-pound shark landed on the roof of their boat, creating a scene of chaos and awe. Fortunately, no one was injured, including the shark, which was eventually returned to the water. The incident highlighted the raw power and unpredictability of marine wildlife, leaving the fishermen with a newfound respect for these incredible creatures. Perhaps one of the most heartwarming and astonishing encounters involved a humpback whale protecting marine researcher Nan Hauser from a 15-foot tiger shark. While conducting research near the Cook Islands in 2017, Hauser found herself in a perilous situation when the shark approached. To her amazement, a giant humpback whale rose from the depths, placing itself between her and the predator. The whale gently nudged Hauser to safety with its head and lips, shielding her from harm in an act of what appeared to be deliberate protection. The interaction lasted around 10 minutes, during which the whale displayed behaviors that suggested emotional attachment and empathy. The video of the event captured worldwide attention, sparking debates about interspecies communication and animal behavior. Hauser firmly believes the whale acted with intent, showcasing the complex relationships that can exist between humans and marine life. Not all marine life interactions are so heartening, however, as seen in a viral video from South Africa's Clifton Beach. The clip shows a juvenile seal attacking unsuspecting beachgoers in a moment of sheer panic. The seal leapt from the shore into the shallow water, targeting a young child. Chaos erupted as onlookers rushed to help the child, and the video quickly gained nearly 2 million views on TikTok. The incident serves as a stark reminder of the ocean's unpredictability, even in seemingly safe and controlled environments, where nature's power and untamed energy can surface without warning. While bystanders yelled in terror, a seal lunged for the boy's legs within seconds. Cries of "get out of the water" echoed over the beach as the seal closed in on a woman in a bikini swimming in deeper waters. A group of bare-chested men leapt into action, one of them wielding an oar as an improvised weapon. "Oh my God," a voice behind the camera shouted, capturing the awe of the moment. The brave rescuers managed to grab the seal's tail and flipper, quickly hurling it back into the sea like a discarded ragdoll. Jules Farrell, a representative from an Australian marine mammal rescue and conservation organization, later shed light on the seal's hostile behavior. She emphasized the importance of never standing between a seal and open water, as it obstructs their escape path and may make them feel threatened, potentially leading to an attack. Farrell also highlighted how many people are unaware that seals are wild animals. While they may have seen seals in zoos or aquariums trained to perform specific behaviors, the same rules do not apply in the wild. The Caroline Islands in the South Pacific are home to the mysterious ghost fleet of Truk Lagoon. Approximately 250 Japanese planes were destroyed, and over 50 ships were lost during World War II in a surprise strike by American allies. One ship alone claimed the lives of an estimated 400 Japanese soldiers trapped in the cargo hold. Much of the fleet remains there today. The classic film Lagoon of Lost Ships by Jacques Cousteau in 1869 brought attention to the wreckage-filled lagoon, showcasing many sunken vessels still housing the remains of soldiers. It looks as if the skeletons are preparing for war. Japan later launched recovery operations, and many victims were eventually recovered and returned to their homelands for proper burial. However, wreck divers are haunted by the question of whether the spirits of the crew and passengers linger to confront those who dare to explore the wrecks. Divers have reported experiencing unsettling emotions and inexplicable phenomena, filling them with wonder and uncertainty. Paulo Eduardo, a saturation diver, had a terrifying encounter while repairing the seabed off the coast of Brazil in April 2016. He was attacked by a swordfish in an event that was captured on video and quickly went viral on social media. Saturation divers are highly trained professionals who operate at significant depths underwater in pressurized vessels, performing tasks such as repairs, installations, and demolitions. On this particular day, as Eduardo focused on his repair work, a swordfish suddenly appeared. Its bill became entangled in Eduardo's diving equipment despite its attempts to escape. Eduardo, visibly uneasy, made his way to the two-man bell that provided him with oxygen. Fortunately, he emerged uninjured, and his oxygen supply remained unaffected. Andy Seymour, Fugro Brazil Subsea Services Director, described the incident as a highly unusual operational occurrence, expressing relief that both Eduardo and the fish swam away unharmed. This unexpected encounter highlights the unpredictable nature of working in the depths of the ocean. Kirk Fraser, an AKO-MOX resident, had an extraordinary encounter while boating with his parents and a friend near Powell River. The group set out to observe whales, but they were soon caught in a dramatic scene as a pod of orcas began hunting a seal nearby. The crew of the Zodiac boat saw around 12 whales swimming about 100 meters away, clearly hunting and playing with a seal. Suddenly, another seal appeared near their boat, startling everyone. In a desperate attempt to escape, the seal dashed beneath the boat as the whales pursued it closely. The seal reappeared, staring at the boat, and began struggling to climb aboard. As Fraser explained, despite falling off the boat multiple times, the seal repeatedly tried to get back on board. The incredible moment when the seal finally succeeded was captured on video, with the whale swimming ominously close beneath the boat. This intense encounter lasted over 45 minutes, leaving the crew awestruck by nature's drama. Tiger sharks, the fourth largest predatory sharks, can grow up to 18 feet long and weigh as much as 2,000 pounds, surpassed only by the great white shark. Fisherman Scott Haraguchi had a startling encounter when his kayak was rammed unexpectedly off the shore of Oahu. In a video shared by Hawaii Near-Shore Fishing, Haraguchi recounted the incident, saying he first heard a distinct whooshing sound before noticing a broad brown object at the side of his kayak. Initially mistaking it for a turtle, he quickly realized it was a tiger shark. Haraguchi reacted swiftly to the encounter, as shown in the footage, and managed to keep his composure during the alarming moment. He tried to fend off the shark's repeated assaults on his kayak by kicking it away. "It happened so fast," he wrote, reflecting on the emotional event. "I didn't realize it at the time, but I had pulled my left foot out of the water and pushed the shark's head away with it." The shark ultimately swam away in the video, prompting Haraguchi to yell to his fishing buddy, "Tiger shark rammed me." Because of the adrenaline, he had to repeat himself to ensure he was understood. Haraguchi subsequently told the media that he saw an injured seal nearby and speculated that the shark was following it. A giant squid, a rare deep-sea species, appeared off the coast of Japan and was recorded on film by a local diver, Yosuke Tanaka, co-owner of Dive Resort T-Style in Toyoka City. Tanaka received a call from a ferryman who had observed a gigantic and unusual squid. Rushing to the area, Tanaka dove into the murky waters of the Sea of Japan and came across the gorgeous creature, a big squid just beneath the surface. Tanaka described the squid, which was around 8 feet long and seemed feeble and sluggish. The speckled pink ocean dweller was seen swimming gently along the water surface in a video released by Kobe Shinban. "There it was, an enormous squid," Tanaka said to the media. The deep ocean is home to giant squids, scientifically known as Architeuthis ducks. According to the Smithsonian Ocean, most information on these elusive and unusual organisms comes from corpses that float to the surface. The first live recordings of giant squids were made in 2006. According to Live Science, the squid's lethargic movement, physical appearance, and proximity to the water's surface indicate that it was likely in bad condition. "You can tell this squid is nearing the end of its life by looking at its skin," said squid scientist Sarah McAnulty. "A healthy giant squid should have smooth, glossy skin that is somewhat crimson in color. This poor creature has gone through a lot." The discovery of this massive squid provides a look into the fascinating world of deep-sea animals. Tourists celebrated and hooped in pleasure as they captured the moment a big orca chased their boat through the Gulf of California. This spectacular encounter occurred during a fishing expedition off the coast of Sinaloa, Mexico. The next day, Beatriz Azevedo Tacna published the video on Twitter, where it immediately garnered attention, amassing over 342,000 views and hundreds of retweets. The beautiful orca could be seen leaping in and out of the water in the footage while the boat sped away at full power. Each time the orca appeared above the water surface, the guests on board exclaimed in delight. Another video, filmed from a neighboring vessel, captured the thrilling action as the whale pursued. Orca sightings have increased in recent years, according to local media, as these creatures move to Mexican seas throughout the winter in search of warmer environments for reproduction before returning to the chilly waters of the North Pacific. Despite their menacing reputation, orcas are recognized for their sociable disposition. They have the second heaviest brains among marine animals and are highly intelligent creatures. These wonderful animals maintain strong relationships with their mothers throughout their lives. Their social structures are among the most sophisticated in the animal kingdom, second only to elephants and primates in complexity. Orcas frequently engage in play fighting and synchronized swimming, demonstrating the intimate ties within their pods. A swimmer at Panama City Beach, Florida, had a heart-stopping experience when a hammerhead shark came right toward him, only to swerve at the last second, narrowly averting contact. Katie Allison Thompson recorded the incident on camera, and the background reactions reflected the intensity of the close encounter. On a pleasant morning, the man was swimming at Splash Resort when the unexpected happened. Guests at the resort were terrified in 2021 when they observed a hammerhead shark making a quick lunge toward a lone swimmer along the coast. Closer inspection of the clip revealed that the hammerhead was really after a little fish, which appeared to be using the swimmer as a human shield to evade the predator's clutches. Hammerhead sharks are recognized for their predatory behavior, and their hammer-shaped heads aid in their ability to seek and capture prey. The head of a hammerhead is distinguished by two outward projections, termed cephalopods. Their eyes, located on the sides of their heads, give them a panoramic perspective, allowing them to see both above and below, maintaining continual awareness of their surroundings. Fortunately for the swimmer, there have been no incidents of unprovoked attacks by hammerhead sharks. However, if he had encountered another formidable animal farther from the frequented seashore, the outcome may have been drastically different. Every year, an astonishing phenomenon occurs along California's west coast as thousands of tuna crabs, sometimes known as squat lobsters, migrate from Mexico's continental shelf. These bright crustaceans congregate in enormous swarms, creating a striking spectacle. A diver in La Jolla, California, had an unusual encounter with these curious tuna crabs, captivating their attention. The diver was holding a starfish in his palm, which aroused the crab's curiosity. Slowly, they approached the diver, gingerly examining his glove and engaging with him in a polite and interested manner using their tiny pinchers. Tuna crabs gathered in groups, intently inspecting the diver's hand, some shocked as the diver made small movements. It resembled a mini-meeting, with the crabs extending their small pinchers as though shaking hands with the diver. This touching exchange was recorded on video and quickly went viral, attracting the attention of spectators worldwide. The online community participated in debates, leaving comments with their thoughts and opinions. Some considered the encounter adorable and heartwarming, praising the unusual relationship between humans and sea life. Others playfully imagined the crabs inspecting the diver's hand, joking about friendship or even the prospect of consuming it. Sail Rock in Thailand is well known for being one of the best diving destinations in the Gulf of Thailand. It rises 50 feet above the sea, concealing a fascinating ecology beneath the waves with 150 feet of granite stretching downward. However, perils lurk among the delights of this undersea environment, including the fearsome box jellyfish. These jellyfish, known for their cube shape, are equipped with very strong venom capable of taking the lives of humans. One diver may be seen in the film advising the other of the presence of floating traps. He warns his partner of the dangerous tentacles that may sting him. Despite the warning, the second diver looks quite tranquil, perhaps oblivious to the severity of the jellyfish's sting or confident in his ability to escape these harmful critters. In either case, meeting this translucent invertebrate while diving would be the very worst-case scenario. The diver's luck shines through as he avoids contact with the jellyfish's menacing tentacles. Given the venom's known potency, the possible implications of such an encounter make his escape all the more fortunate. The diver should consider himself fortunate to have emerged from this perilous encounter unhurt. If you are ever stung by a jellyfish, try not to panic and seek the nearest lifeguard as fast as you can. A group of divers embarked on an exciting journey with sharks in a rare and dramatic diving experience. The action started when a diver entered the diving cage while others around were feeding the sharks with a rope and large portions of tuna. Suddenly, one of the sharks, fueled by rage, attacked and bit something with such force that it temporarily lost its vision. The shark slammed into the cage while disoriented, inflicting substantial damage. With its sense of direction impaired, the shark was unable to swim backward, forcing it to push ahead until it burst through the cage's railings. There was just one diver within the cage, but his expertise and calmness were vital. He dropped to the bottom of the cage and exited through the entrance without hesitation. Despite the presence of two sharks nearby, the diver remained cool and patiently waited for the second shark to vacate the cage before ascending to the surface unscathed. The remarkable nature of the interaction astounded the tour organizers. They had never seen such behavior from a shark, let alone a cage being smashed. This unexpected encounter left everyone in awe of these incredible beasts' might and unpredictability. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. Before we move on to the top 5 of our list, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit subscribe. Along the way, let's check out today's subscriber pick. This picture of what looks like a ghostly shark will give you nightmares. The menacing teeth of this underwater monster could rip a person into pieces in the blink of an eye. What would you do if you ever came across this terrifying beast in the ocean? Tell us in the comments below using the hashtag subscriberpick. The vampire squid is a genuine animal, and despite its name, it is neither a vampire nor a conventional squid. This unusual deep-sea inhabitant, scientifically known as Vampiroteuthis infernalis or the vampire squid from hell, gets its interesting name from its blood-red color, cloak-like webbing, and spiky tooth-like appendages. The vampire squid lives in the mesopelagic zone, where darkness reigns supreme. As a defense mechanism against prospective predators, this intriguing organism twists its cape-like webbing inside out and unleashes a dense cloud of sticky bioluminescent mucus. The vampire squid from hell does not feed on blood despite its fearsome look. Surprisingly, this intriguing critter survives by eating plankton and the rotting carcasses of dead fish. Studying vampire squids in their native home, like many other creatures located in deep water, is exceedingly difficult, resulting in a scant understanding of their behavior and ecological significance. The intriguing traits and mysterious habits of the vampire squid continue to interest scientists and ocean fans alike. While its name conjures up visions of supernatural monsters, the vampire squid is a fantastic illustration of the variety of fascinating animals that live in our waters. A party of scuba divers led by diving instructor Kihachiro Aratake discovered something very unusual in 1985 while diving near Yonaguni Island's southern border. They uncovered a megalithic structure composed of ancient rocks with unique and regular forms, suggesting an old metropolis. Based on soil studies in the area, further examination revealed that the structure might be more than 20 million years old. Surprisingly, this ancient metropolis shared traits with other ancient societies from across the world. The core construction resembled ancient Maya or Sumerian stepped pyramids, and a unique stone creation reaching 140 feet tall was also unearthed. The constructions were intriguing because they featured intricate components such as staircases, walls, and straight lines. A substantial number of pyramids, reaching 33 feet in height and 6 feet in width, were also discovered surrounding the monolith's circumference. The find, dubbed the Yonaguni Monument for its location, sparked a frenzy among scientists. It led to years of investigation and resulted in opposing perspectives. Some experts thought the monument was man-made, while others believed it had a geological origin. Professor Masaki Kimura of the University of Okinawa led a team that engaged in significant diving and research operations for almost 15 years, beginning in 1992. They discovered sculptures of flora, animals, and even human forms, as well as infrastructural ruins such as wells and mines within the megalith. Professor Kimura determined that the mysterious undersea building was certainly built by humans based on his observations. However, one unanswered question remains: how could such a complex community originate? The secretive deep-sea anglerfish lives in the unfathomable depths of the ocean, where it is rarely seen in its native environment. Only a few recorded encounters with these unusual animals by deep-diving research vehicles have been documented. Melanocetus, often known as the Black Sea Devil, is a small anglerfish, averaging around 9 centimeters in length. This incredible film, shot in the murky waters of Monterey Canyon, is thought to be the first time this species has been recorded alive and at depth. Anglerfish have an intriguing modification on their heads, a fishing pole-like device with a glowing bait at the tip. They employ this bioluminescent light to lure food into the depths, where light is rare, bringing prey closer to their enormous mouths. When a fish or squid approaches, the anglerfish's wide jaws envelop it, trapping it with long, sharp teeth. The angler's body form suggests that it was designed for ambush rather than speed. These creatures quietly hide in the shadows, snatching unwary food as it passes. Notably, the anglerfish's body form indicates that it is female. Males in this species are much smaller and lack the fishing pole-like structure and lure. Their primary function appears to be locating a female and quickly mating with her. The deep sea remains a realm of countless surprises and fascinating creatures. A gigantic crocodile emerged from the depths of the ocean onto a famous beach in Queensland, leaving fishers speechless. A woman had just pulled in 2 tiny sharks at Cardwell Beach in far north Queensland, between Cairns and Townsville, when the enormous crocodile approached the coast. She hurriedly grabbed her phone and began filming the incredible spectacle that was unfolding. As she held the captive sharks, the woman conveyed her predicament with a mix of joy and anxiety in her voice due to the oncoming predator. She was unable to return them to the water. The crocodile moved gently across the beach and into the shallows, getting closer to the catch. It approached the hapless sharks resting on the strand, while the waves softly lapped at its gigantic bulk. "Oh my lord, he's like 1, 2, 3, the woman screamed, her voice full of surprise. "I can see approximately 4 meters, and he's still partially underwater." The crocodile's sheer size was enough to take anyone's breath away. It consumed its prey with a quick and methodical move, munching on the captive sharks. Once satisfied, the huge reptile moved away and submerged beneath the waters, leaving awe and amazement in its wake. As the film begins, we witness a diver entering a ghost cage, a translucent container that produces the appearance of invisibility. He had no idea that this exhilarating journey would take a terrifying turn. The diver's pulse skips a beat inside the cage as he witnesses 5 sharks circling him. Their presence arouses excitement and interest, pulling them closer to the cage. One of the sharks pushes itself into the cage, almost breaching the barrier that divides them. In a heart-stopping moment, the diver uses lightning-fast reactions to shove the shark away, averting a potentially fatal encounter. The stress of the situation causes the diver to quickly ascend to the surface, away from the heart-pounding experience. Reflecting on the event, the diver recalls seeing several different varieties of sharks while diving. The interactions, however, proved to be more intense than he had imagined. The unpredictability of being in the right location at the right moment is what causes these spectacular and sometimes terrifying experiences. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one.